And we're back at the Row J Roundtable. I'm joined by contributing critic Jesse Oxfeld and Playbill staff writer and features editor Carey Purcell. Carey, Jesse, thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
And may I wish both of you a Happy New Year.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova, okay. Our first show for the new year. And I can't help but wondering if you have any resolutions for the new Broadway year.
I'd like to see more female playwrights on Broadway.
Oh, wow. She actually gave a serious answer. I guess my resolution, Meredith, would have to be just to see good and worthy shows that don't necessarily have celebrities in them, that aren't based on movies, that don't come from properties everyone knows about, to see them A, happening, and B, finding the audiences they deserve, which doesn't happen nearly enough.
Okay, well, speaking of all those types of shows, a lot of our spring preview spectacular, which is what we're going to be talking about today, all the shows that will be opening this spring. I don't know how many of them fit into that category or not, but we're going to talk about it all. And the first show I want to talk about is one of the first to open this spring season in January is Constellation. So Jesse, we're going to see Jake Gyllenhaal on Broadway. That should warm up January for us a little bit. What do you think about Jake coming to Broadway? It's a physicist meets a beekeeper at a barbecue. It sounds like, you know, people walking into a bar, but on Broadway style joke. I'm not sure. What do you think?
He was off Broadway at the Roundabout in a play, the name of which is entirely escaping me right now.
If there is, I haven't found it yet. It's from the same playwright as Constellation.
I see. It was there was a lot of water, but it was a really interesting play, and he was very good in it. So I'd be excited to see him again.
Another new play is Fish in the Dark, which is by Larry David. It's his Broadway debut as a performer and also as a playwright. We don't know a lot about this play. We just know it was inspired by the death of a friend's father. So what do we think about Larry David coming to Broadway? I'm excited.
I can't imagine he's playing a character that's anything other than Larry David, because that's all he's ever played to some degree.
So Curb Your Enthusiasm comes to Broadway.
But he's an awfully entertaining guy, and I think it'll be an awful lot of fun.
Now, on a more serious note, we have the Heidi Chronicles coming back. And, well, actually, it's the first Broadway revival for a Wendy Wasserstein play. Carey, are you a Wendy Wasserstein fan?
Yes.
As someone who wants to see more female playwrights, I can imagine, right?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I love Elizabeth Moss. I watch Mad Men religiously. I think she's fantastic. And I think it'll be a great show to educate young women my age and younger about a period of time, especially in terms of feminism, that we might not know that much about. I think it'll be a fantastic way to learn more about our history and how we got to the point we are now.
And we also have a very Jewish character in it, Scoop Rosenbaum. I mean, if that's not a nice Jewish boy's name, I don't know what is. And it's bringing Jason Biggs to the play and to Broadway as well. I want to talk musicals now. Those were a few plays that are going to be coming to Broadway that we're excited for. One of the musicals on its way is On the 20th Century. I have never seen this. It's the first Broadway revival of the show, and it fits into the renaissance of work that's happening now for Adolph Green. What do we think about Kristen Chenoweth and Peter Gallagher coming into playing the starring roles? Carey,
I can't wait. Kristen's amazing on stage, and I've never seen Peter Gallagher on stage, but very excited to. And Kristen singing opera on Broadway, does it get much better than that?
Now, the next musical I want to talk about is similar in ways, but different. This is a George and Ira Gershwin piece, An American in Paris, but has never been on stage. This was a movie musical that we're now going to see adapted solely for the stage. I'm thrilled. I loved this musical. I mean, I loved any production to see Gene Kelly dance. Who's feeling the same here?
He's the perfect man.
He is. He is.
He's just the perfect man.
It's just such a beautiful score.
Yes.
Let's keep my answer short.
That's it. Done. Now, I'm really excited for this next production. It Should Have Been You. This is a brand new musical, and it will bring Tyne Daly to the stage as a Jewish mother.
I think it could be very natural. I mean, I thought in Mothers and Sons, which I didn't think was a great play, I thought she gave an unbelievably great performance.
What do we think about this story? I mean, it's a timeless one, but a nice Jewish girl is getting married to a Catholic man. Oh, the troubles that will ensue.
Right. Maybe they could call it Abe's Irish Rose and have it run for years.
Maybe. So finally, I feel like this is the production that the two of you could both go on and on about. Fun Home, yay, is making its Broadway transfer after being off Broadway at the Public last year. Go. Can I just leave it to you two? What do you?
I am so happy this show will speak to a wider audience. I'm so thrilled that a musical with a lesbian protagonist is going to be on Broadway. The book is amazing, and the musical the musical honored the book so well. The journey that Allison and her father go on is so moving, and I think so universal, and will, I hope, teach people to be more compassionate with regards to gender and sexuality. And the music is just, it hasn't left my iPhone since I got the CD.
Yes, excellent. So there's lots for us to look forward to beginning in January.